what's up, everybody? How you doing? My name is Tony Grant, and I'm here on the set of the movie Growing Up in Two Generations, where I play the character of David, who is a father that takes his family from the country to the city, and he deals with the rough life of that transition, growing up in the country versus growing in the city, and the issues that take place, like the paying bills, and his children are introduced to things that they didn't grow up learning, as well as himself, and doing things, and, and trying to fit in to everyday life with new friends and all that good stuff, and how it affects his family and how it affects what he does on his job. This is a movie that is very compelling, very touching, very, 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 very powerful. A movie that will touch your emotions, and you will laugh, you'll cry. I think it'll tap into every emotion that you have, because there's some very serious moments that take place. The writer, director, ZARR Coleman has done a great job at putting a cast together. Amazing, talented people, and his direction, I think, is very profound, and the style that he uses, I think, is going to give him a lot more work. Anyway, you definitely got to see this movie, y'all. Y'all don't want to miss this. This is really a good piece. Very, very touching, very inspirational. All right? Be blessed. I'm Tony Grant. Peace.
Hello, my name is Mia Spate. I play the part of Gloria in the movie, and her part is very tumultuous. She goes through a lot of different scenarios with her children, and she has a lot of crises that she has to take a hold of and kind of be the leader on. Also, she has some different situations with her husband, and it takes a strong woman like Gloria to wrangle the family in, to be the leader, and to be I guess that center point and focus to pull the family together when things are going wrong. Gloria's faith is very strong in this movie. She has to not just depend on her own strength, but of course the strength from God to keep her faith alive. She has to just internalize the struggle and kind of push forward so that she doesn't show her weakness. Yes, of course, Gloria does break down, but I think that she becomes a moving force in the lives of her children, Ruby, and her children, Barbara. In this movie, I think that she really has a strength that I don't think I possess myself, with so many different crises happening at once. And I think overall this movie challenges your faith to know that anything is possible if you just keep strong and you push through with family, because that's the biggest thing in this movie is family, because we have to depend on each other and draw from each other's strength.
Hi, my name is Tremaine Woodard. I'm playing the role of Sean, the youngest of David's children. This movie is about family and the issues that we go through, the good times, the bad times, but how we react to them and how we stay together, and with that strong family bond. I'm going to pass it on to my sister over here.
Thank you, Sean. I'm Delphia Roberts. I play the role of Ruby, and this film is a wonderful film, and we go through different issues, our families, each one of us, as Sean's saying, as people do in real life, handle things differently, and we try to hold on to our faith. And I think faith is really important. It helps keep family bonded together. I hope that this film would encourage others and uplift them and let them know that they're not alone when they go through difficulties and circumstances. And so we hope to see you out when the film gets released. Thanks very much.
You don't want to miss this.
That's right.
Really, you really don't. This movie will touch your life.
Yes.
It will change your life. It will encourage you. It will uplift you.
Yes.
It's going to make you laugh. It's going to make you cry. It's going to make you deal with a lot of emotional things. Nevertheless, it will make you think and reflect on your parents and your grandparents and what they went through to help you survive. So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure you come and see Growing Up in Two Generations. All right? Be blessed. Peace.
Be blessed.
My name is Malik Pollard. I am assistant director and associate producer of the project Growing Up in Two Generations. It's been a wonderful experience for me working on the set and working with all of the great talent. Also working under ZARR has been a great experience. He's very well versed, great director. Also, working on this project has been very personal and very special to me because during my time I actually got sick, and everybody prayed for me and had visuals for me pulling through, and you know, and Jay Marcus has been very instrumental in making sure that I stay prayed up. So, you know, that for me personally was very gracious. I haven't really worked around a group of people that felt like family and really care about each other as much as everyone on this set has. So, you know, you got to support this film. It's a great film, very inspirational, and there's a lot of things in the film that will uplift you. You'll cry, you'll laugh, but at the end of it, you'll be uplifted. And you know, again, like I said, just working on the set has uplifted me. So I really appreciate it. I want to say thank you to everybody for that, and go out and check the film.
Behind the scenes, enjoying the creative aspects of the characters as it parlays to the director's vision. I was brought on to this project in the beginning because I felt compelled to be able to tell a story from a perspective of individuals coming together as a family in the roots of Southern hospitality, Southern love, and how that brings together the family and unity. And as they transition to an urban setting, the different trials and tribulations that one goes through. So the project really is dear to my heart because you see a lot of news. People really don't make it. They don't know how to make it. And so my role as director of photography is really to show that in a light that is compelling, that really gauges you from a heart's perspective and engages your mind to bring some type of introspection into your own life. And so ZARR entrusted me with his vision to be able to tell this story as the book was written by Teresa Dyer. And so in this attempt to fully recreate the prose that was written in the book, to be true to the story, as well as the creative liberties that was infused by the director, we're having a wonderful time on set each and every time the camera is rolling. We enjoy the moment, and we get caught up in the moment. We get caught up in the tears. We get caught up in the trails of abuse. We get caught up in the laughter. We get caught up in the expressions of love of father to daughter, daughter to father, father to wife, and mother to daughter, and all the different nuances of life that we go through. So I'm just very excited to be my first project, to really have something that everybody just jumped in and really uplifted, to tell a compelling story that will hopefully change the way filmmaking is done, and just take all the talents that God has gifted us to really come on screen, and to be the first of many of this type to really portray the black family and how we come together, even other cultures in this film, just how it all interrelates, because it's all one story. It's our story, growing up in 2 generations. Thank you.
I'm HD, technical director and second camera. My experience on Growing Up in 2 Generations, it was a great time. The cast was great, very funny, a lot of bloopers. Definitely got to check those out. Hey man, I just had a good time. I think everyone should really enjoy this film.